wake up and realize that what's going on in DC is crazy. They don't even try to hide it at this point. You got cops walking up, breaking into people's cars without their say-so. And we're supposed to sit back and act like this shit normal? It's not. Somebody said it best. This is the federal government showing us what's to come. Civil rights, out the window. Human rights, out the window. They trying to push the country into a dictatorship mode right in our face. Look at this shit, y'all. And they don't care.
Nobody was over here by this car. Nobody was in the car. I got the key. I got the key. They use the little airbag thing because that's how they went in my car on M Street, and they not supposed to do that. It was nobody over here, nobody in the car, none of that. So how y'all just going in people's cars?
This shit crazy.
Y'all not supposed to just go in people's cars. Nobody was in the car. Nobody was leaning on it. None of that. Where are y'all going in the car?
That's not legal.
Because we didn't touch y'all. Don't push me because we didn't touch y'all. We did not touch y'all. We're trying to figure out why are you guys arguing in the car.
I don't think people fully understand yet that what's going on in DC is going to go on all over in every state. People just don't understand. Then you got people on the comments talking about, well, that's what we voted for. Great job, Trump. Great job. I'm telling y'all, those going to be the people that's like, damn, we fucked up. When everything hit the fan, they going to be mad as fuck. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, we gotta fight back because they can't run the system without us. They need us to cooperate. So if we're not cooperating, we're not spending money, their shit's gonna fail. You gotta hit them right where it hurt. You gotta stop feeding into the machine. Stop giving your money to the same system that's turning around and stripping our rights right in front of our face. Stop. Wake up, y'all. They showing the blueprint right in front of us. And they just looking at us like, it's not enough for y'all. What are y'all gonna do? My question is, are y'all gonna start paying attention? Or are you just gonna see this video and scroll past and not share and pretend like you didn't see it?
Have you ever been to Antarctica?
Yeah.
Do you believe in the ice wall?
Yeah, I saw the ice wall. Well, yeah, he saw it too.
I can't say on stream.
No way, but we'll talk about it later.
Yeah. Let's just say you always need someone with you when you're in Antarctica.
I know it's not just me who's seen Vladimir Putin and Donald Trump walking, right? Y'all seen the way they was walking, right? I don't know if it's just me, but when I watch them walk, I'm like, something is going on with both of them. And I don't know what it is. On one video, you got Trump walking, and he can't walk in a straight line. It's just like he going back and forth, back and forth. And then you got Putin, y'all. When he walking, that right arm, it looked like it just stayed put. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? I don't know if I'm the only one that's seen it, bruh. I can't be. And it's not just one video of this man walking where his arms stay straight. So somebody down below in the comments, let me know what the hell is going on, fool. Y'all, take a look at these videos. So look, you got Trump. Look at him. He can't walk in a straight line. Y'all, what the hell? Why is he walking like that? He look like a penguin. Now, look at Putin's arm. Look at that jump. Stand right cocked by his side. Y'all don't think nothing going on with that? Am I tripping? The other arm just swinging fine. But that joint just stand. Like, what the hell is that going on?
in that truck, bro. Why you out so late? Damn, so how'd you know where I was?
Bro, I already got your car. I know you're from the car.
Oh, the car?
You've done, how many videos you've done so far with my ice cream trucks?
Oh, man, I don't even know, bro.
Bro, I got a son. Trust me, the ice cream community is, we're making money.
Oh, you have a son?
Yeah, I got a son.
Hey, man, hey.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. The Lil Nas X video of him walking around the streets, this man looked possessed. And he sound possessed too. This man was walking the streets, y'all, at 4 in the morning with tidy whities on. Some Fruit of the Looms type shit. A guy started recording him. This man was just humming some I don't know what the fuck it was. But me looking at him, you could tell that man was not in the right mindset. He said to the driver who was recording him, "Don't be late to the party." And the dude was like, "What party?" And then he just looked at the driver and kept walking, humming and shit, with cowboy boots on. This whole video was weird. The dude ended up calling the police on Lil Nas X, and then they said they came, and he ended up charging at the police. I'm telling y'all, this industry shit is weird. This man probably was possessed. Y'all, look at this shit.
Nah, hey. We'll be late to the party tonight. Where at? You know where it's at. Nah, go ahead, babe. Nah. Go ahead, babe. Nah. Didn't I tell you to put the phone down?
What the fuck, y'all?
Somebody's gonna have to pay for that.
So what do y'all think just looking at that video? I'm telling you, that man was off his rocker. I need y'all thoughts down below. If you made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you. Don't forget to share, like, and comment. Hey, that boy done got out of Dodge, y'all. The Target CEO has just stepped down. That boy been feeling the pressure ever since they did the rollbacks on that DEI. The numbers been dwindling. He felt that shit. Quarter after quarter, the numbers just steady was going down. And he said, "No more. I want no more parts. I'm giving this shit up." I feel like he tried to hold on, but the pressure was too much. He did say he'd stick around as an executive chair, but no longer the CEO. They said over the last few months, the number in Target has been down over 20%. People was opting to go to Walmart, Costco's, shop on Amazon, everywhere but Target. And I wonder why. These folks better stop playing. They don't know. We hold the power. If y'all want to keep playing, we don't have to come in y'all stores and shop. Do you not know that? I would have thought they knew how the system worked. We are the system. We have enough power. That's why I be telling people, if we want to, we can cause a lot of shit to happen. So now the new CEO is going to be somebody named Michael Fidelke. Let's see if he can turn this around. But I don't know, y'all. I feel like they going to go through the same shit Bed Bath & Beyond went through. And their numbers going to be gone. Hey, if you stayed to the end of this video, I appreciate you. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Did y'all see the trailer for the movie Run that's finna be coming out soon? Just looking at it, I feel like they're preparing us for something, y'all. Y'all take a look at this commercial, and y'all let me know what the fuck y'all think.
This can't be
This shit crazy. Love y'all. Now, with all the stuff that's been happening this year, and the talks of aliens coming to this earth, they drop a movie like this. I'm telling y'all, it be right in your face. They gotta let you know before it happens. I'm not saying this is proof that it's gonna happen. I'm just saying, y'all don't find this shit weird? Now, in that movie, the aliens are tall as fuck, but it's not how the people describe saying they look like African Americans. But y'all, you just gotta put 2 and 2 together, bro. If these aliens are supposedly supposed to be here by November, y'all do the math.
Remember the LA wildfires? Remember how multi-million-dollar mansions on the water all completely got wiped out? Well, a foreign investor quietly bought 9 oceanfront lots in Malibu for $65 million following these wildfires. In my opinion, this was one of the most poorly handled disasters we have seen till this day, and it raised a lot of questions, especially with the events that happened around the same time, like with the insurances, the cut in the firefighter funding, and especially if we're about to see something like this. This investor, whoever he is, of course we have no idea, he assembled a team to track down owners because the desirable sites weren't even listed. He built another team to find out which lots and frontage would be best to build on and eventually resell. They said I'd say about 50% of these had sentimental value just based off of memories. So these beautiful areas are now a land grab for investors. Not really sure how this is legal. We need to know who these investors are. We need to know why a foreign investor can buy all of this land out of nowhere. And in my opinion, this is just way too suspicious. So my question to you, was this just a lucky investment opportunity for a foreign investor, or was there something deeper from day one?
After watching this video, you're going to come over to the same realization that I have. If you do what this man did, you are a threat to national security.
So after 20 years of service in the military,
Thank you, by the way.
yesterday
Thank you for
I
your
got
service.
pulled into an officer's office and counseled for posts that I have on my social media. During the counseling, they told me I'm under investigation as a threat to national security.
Really?
When I asked for proof, like what the posts were yesterday, they refused to give it to me. They made me come back today to further go over stuff. They gave me the proof, and the proof they gave me are anti-Israel posts.
Really?
When I joined the military, I took an allegiance to support the United States of America.
Facts.
I did not ever take an allegiance to support Israel.
Facts.
But yet, I am deemed a threat to national security because I do not support Israel and their genocide against the Palestinian people. Yes, you heard that right. I am deemed a threat to national security because I don't support Israel's genocide
A foreign country,
against the Palestinian people.
not ours.
Since when does not supporting a foreign nation
That part.
get a U.S. soldier investigated for being a threat to national security?
That part. And tell me, out of the government and that soldier, which one sounds treasonous? Well, let's be honest. If this post didn't wake you up, you're done. If you can't tell that they are getting us ready, hyper normalization for the beast system, you're oblivious to reality. Just keep swiping. You probably didn't even make it to this part of the video. Yo, bless them. This is called awakening.
Motherfuckers that call themselves KKK work with a black man for money. I watched a black man they call Extreme Black Power fuck with a nigga that sell heroin. I watched a cop fuck a prostitute. I watched a politician cheat. I watch people eat sugar but get locked up for cocaine. I watch people sell fake food to you but get locked up for selling apples. It's just like, nigga, where do you fit? Right? So it's just like, hey, guess what? I'm just finna, bro. Ain't no such thing as left and right in my world no more. I used to think like forward, back, left, right. I don't do that no more. It's only forward and no more going back.
Gotcha.
Because that's how life gotta be like that. My life from when I was 5 years old is, nigga, a million times different today. So when people see me today, they see the 38 version of me. Like, they don't see the coming up version. Yeah. And it's not my job to sell you how I felt. It's to show you how I overcame it. Gotcha. Because trying to sell you something, it's like me giving you a textbook and now you got my curriculum. And now I'm giving you a degree. And learning Walker's life. But I'm falling into that.
That is called awakening. It's funny. And I find this interesting that when people turn 33, and think about it, right when you woke up, majority of y'all would turn 33. There's a pivot. There's a bridging of the gap. You either wake up or you never will. Some get it earlier, but for the ones that got it subconsciously, wasn't their plan, it just happened. Tell me you weren't around the age of 33. Christ. That, my friend, is called awakening. And a lot of us woke up, whether we wanted to or not. Peace to God.
Something's going on. I've seen videos. Most, I don't believe the whistleblowers. I don't believe anyone from Air Force intelligence. I don't believe any of that. And if you have a book out, I don't believe what you're saying. If you're cleared by the DOD,
I definitely don't.
I definitely don't. If you still have clearance and you're still a contractor and you're still working with DOD, I can't. You're not a whistleblower. You're doing PR.
About time someone other than us creators that are only truthers on here that are, independent, said that. Oh my God, about time. How many of us in my constituents says, don't you think it's peculiar all the conspiracies that was flooded with us? And then you had that Obama line, flood a cesspool with so much raw sewage that they won't know whether it's the truth or what is true. And you don't even know if that is an offensive or defensive measure when you hear Obama talk like that. But think about that. You got clearance from the DOD and you're a contractor for them. You're whistleblowing? Imagine that. He's right. You're not spreading truth. It's a PR stunt. Do you see how Sean Ryan postures? Trying to, play light on what the guy from the Y-Files, AJ, just said. In your face, you gotta read body language. You gotta have discernment. You gotta be able to see.
For some reason, there are random staircases to nowhere all over the national parks. I don't know if this has something to do with the many, many cases of people missing in the national parks, but it's freaky, baby. And it's not like these stairs are connected to any abandoned buildings. They're just on their own. What could this be? This really freaks me out. Shabadoo! Look at this cloud over Las Vegas. Kind of a weird shape, huh? Could it be hiding something? Maybe a UFO? Maybe advanced military? Who knows? But Vegas isn't far from Area 51. Keep that in mind, baby. Shabadoo! When I saw this story that scientists have metal that can heal itself from cuts or burns, the first thing I thought about was this. We sure as heck don't need any liquid metal Terminators. Are scientists getting their ideas from movies? Or are movies getting their ideas from scientists? Shabadoo, Bushkies! Shabadoo!
This is what's going on with the dark web shoes. Rare daytime video, I know. I put this bag around the box because I don't want the maggots to hatch and turn into flies. And I'm hoping they'll suffocate, but I'm not really sure how much air flies or maggots even use. Everyone said they wanted me to do the luminol test on the shoes, even though I feel like this one is kind of unnecessary. But I did order some luminol, and I'm headed to Sebring right now to wrestle. So I don't think I can do it tonight, but I'll probably do it tomorrow on my live. I don't want to open the bag inside in case the maggots have turned to flies. But I also need like complete darkness for the luminol test to show up on camera. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna like go into the woods or something, or try to get far away outside away from light. But yeah, that's the plan for tomorrow night. See you soon.
This is a crazy one.
Footage begins with a simple view of some greenery.
Watch this.
But after a few seconds, it becomes clear that something unusual is hiding among the plants.
Yeah, check this out. Holy crap, like what the hell was
that? When the creature notices it's been seen, it quickly darts away.
If you want to see the full video, check it out by clicking the title below. It is crazy, man.
Let's talk about one of the scariest urban legends. The story of Carmen Winstead. Carmen and her family ended up moving to Indiana because his father lost his job and he was searching for more job opportunities. She was just an ordinary girl, but she couldn't fit in. Moving to an unknown area and having trouble making friends was just very hard for her. Everything changed when she met 5 girls, who ended up becoming some of her best friends. However, they started spreading rumors about her, that supposedly she was seeing the janitor. Of course, this made her super upset. She got the courage to go confront the girls. After that, the girls started bullying her, calling her names and just dragging her. But one day the school had a fire drill. Carmen was standing next to a sewer, and the girls did the unthinkable. They thought it would be funny to push her in the sewer, and that's exactly what they did. Carmen had passed away and broke her neck. People at her school began to get some weird messages on MySpace from an unknown person claiming that Carmen's death was not an accident. She is now an evil spirit, and if you don't share this story, she comes for you.
I think we found a sea monster on Google Earth. Stick with me, it's worth the wait. Now that's a boat. That's just a boat. Now look at this thing. That's a jet ski. That's a jet ski probably, but behind the jet ski. Get real close up. Look at that. Look at that. Is that some kind of giant squid? I don't know, but it's huge. It's got to be 50, 60 feet long, sea monster.
So you still don't believe that giants existed? Then you need to watch this video. Oh my days. Oh Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Now I've seen so much evidence. I've seen giant books. I've seen giant swords, giant doors. But this video right here, oh, you son of a Nephilim. I'm telling you, brother. And I know there's a lot of people who are skeptical, who still don't believe. I'm telling you, brother. Look at this. What's going on? What is that? What is that? Somebody tell me what that is. It's a giant, brother. That's a mad thing. That is a mad thing.
This behind me is a schizophrenic simulator that someone with schizophrenia made. Have you seen the video on my top left? What I'm about to tell you will change the entire way you look at your life and just disabilities in general. So I'll continue to let the schizophrenia simulator play along with what I'm saying and let you hear some from it as well. Now this video I was showing you in the top left corner, it's a guy detailing a group of people that were testing out artificial intelligence glasses at zoos. And these people were not seeing animals, but creatures. Crazy part, they're not physical creatures. They were literally seeing demons. Much like the Vietnam War and the glasses that they were using, they would see oncoming demons, fields of unalive people, all sorts of things in the spiritual realm. At this point, we all know that artificial intelligence is quite literally fallen angel technology. Now, the schizophrenia simulator has a whole lot to do with it. It's also the topic of the movie They Live. In the movie, every time he put his glasses on, he saw things as they really were, not just people turning into these creatures or demons, but he also saw words changing and the true admission of what they're trying to do on magazines and other headlines. And allegedly, even today, there are still people that have these so-called Dysonian glasses where they can see things in the spiritual realm, and they can show you, they put a lens in front of their camera and they can now see UFOs and spiritual things in the sky. So now how does this connect? A schizophrenia simulator and also some guy having a group of people using artificial intelligence glasses and seeing demons instead of animals. It's quite possible that the artificial intelligence were showing real things that were there that human eyes cannot see. This is much like when you use a process of layers and other configurations with your camera. It can show you things that are there that the eyes can't see. Like when I keep finding this battery-like crescent that's powering the sun that's in the sky right now. OG followers remember that one. So that to this, what's the relation? I don't believe, first off, I'm not a doctor, I don't believe that these things are disabilities in the way we see it. I have family that are schizophrenic, and for years upon years now I have said it's not a disability, they are actually seeing what's in the spiritual realm. There are quite literally videos of a lady in a psych ward, and she would see all these things, and when she finally started to command them or rebuke them in the name of Jesus, they all went from loving, crazy, whatever they're doing, to insane and vanish. I believe that this is a disorder in the human brain which really activates and hyperactivates the pineal gland, that they can see things because we have the pineal gland that God gave to us so we can hear Him, which is why they calcify the pineal gland. And also children and animals tend to be able to see ghosts. I'm not a betting person, but I would bet you that if you take someone who's diagnosed with this disorder and have them doing a brain scan while they're hallucinating, I bet you would see the pineal gland light up in their head. But it's the world and the textbooks that don't want us believing in spiritual things. It's not a standalone thing. Take any of these disabilities. You find that most people with these disabilities, like autism, they end up being geniuses. A whole bunch of the geniuses back in time, they would tell you that they got their information from other sources outside of themselves. Tesla, Mozart, on and on. Whether you realize it or not, whether you see it or not, things like this, principalities like this right here, huge structures like this right here, these things are always around us. And guess what? Project Bluebeam is going to be absolutely sick. But you have no idea how much it really entails. It's a lot. It's actually happening right now. We'll get to this in 1 second. Satelloons, the alien agenda, things like this popping in the sky, and before you say it, people have already checked it through AI monitors and it was not AI. So one of two things, either that thing was really in the sky, it looks kind of weird though, right, the light? Or it was reverse engineered, being engineered by the intelligence of fallen angels and demons and other things they conjure up. People constantly say that Project BB is going to be for an alien invasion. But really though, because everything I've read from decades ago paints a much bigger picture. All this stuff is just beyond your imagination. We have demons, we have fallen angels, we have genetic modifications that may or may not be under your feet. But let me put you on to something. What are all these satelloons for? And by the way, this whole video is satire, obviously. Well, all these satelloons are going to be used in conjunction with BB to broadcast giant gods or your god in the air. Brain the skull technology so you'll hear your god. Again, this is all just fantasy. Now, some of you know I was talking about this 3 years ago. But what if? What is the one surefire thing they could do to make all Christians lose hope completely and fall away for good? Y'all have no idea the technology that these people really hold. I told my wife years ago, if we ever disappear, I disappear, and you're saved and you're still here, it's not the rapture, but a plan organized by beings so much more intelligent than we are. That could be something that could deceive the very elect, if at all possible. Just a parallel. By the way, this right here, look how big the river is. It's taking up a whole half of the earth, right? So that'd be about 25-30%. But the real Nile River is only 16% of the earth's circumference. And what is that shadow right here doing from that? How is that possible? Humanity needs to stop thinking they're so smart and start trusting in God and Him alone. I hate to break it to you, regardless what does happen, who knows? I can tell you one thing, it's going to be out of this world, casting shadows upon the globe. You mean to tell me we just had 2 mass shootings at 2 different universities within 2 hours of each other? But here's the problem. That is just a very minor scope compared with everything happening right this minute. Things like this don't just randomly happen. Something has to go way wrong for someone to even get to this point. Then it happened twice within 2 hours. I tried to tell you guys 3 or 4 months ago that there's a massive problem that's influencing the human brain as we speak because we're having mass shootings every single day. And since then, it's only got worse. And everyone was trying to say that I was crazy. Nice gaslight. And completely 1000% unrelated. We have squirrels coming down with some zombie virus. Bunnies, zombie virus. Now spiders and deers, still the zombie virus, supposedly. Unrelated completely. Because there's absolutely no way that all this stuff is happening at the same time randomly. Or is there? I just recently did a deep dive into this plague that we were seeing in the United States a few weeks ago. And even now as we speak, people are getting the plague from infected fleas, they say. Every human in this world has an aura. Completely unrelated, not relevant whatsoever, just for me to talk over. And there must be something affecting that aura, which is allowing mold growth in animals. And much how they are wasting away, it appears as if completely unrelated, there's something wasting away in the human brain at the same time. Now, obviously, unrelated completely not relevant whatsoever. A silly medieval belief, this right here is why they thought they had this plague. Between this and between the mist, they would run away when they saw it coming. Not really, just a really cool fact.
Got a premonition or a dark prediction for September, maybe October, but I kind of really feel like it's September. And I don't want to give you guys too many details because of the way that this might get shadowed and whatnot. So what I will say to help you guys out is stay away from major city centers and like public gatherings over the month of September. I'm just going to say that, right? Because you guys can fill in the blanks, hopefully. And I don't need to say and describe exactly what it is, but I feel like a lot of you guys already know. You're watching this, you're already thinking about it, and it's already kind of bubbling up. But anyway, the point is, in the month of September, and if it doesn't happen, October as well, just avoid large public gatherings, large public events, and city centers with like events going on, a parade or a protest. I don't know. I'm not trying to get you guys to stop protesting, of course. Continue whatever you want to do, but just keep that in mind.
Truman was right. I know where the exit of this world is. We can leave. We can leave this world. The only issue is they put us into their society to where the only way we can leave is if we have enough of their money to accomplish this. They don't want us to go. We can 100% exit the ice wall. And I believe I know where. I don't have 15,000 just laying around. If I had 15,000, I would indeed book this trip so that I could head down there and point this out. Because I believe I 100% know how to get out of the ice wall. We're inside of an ice wall, you guys. The world serpent is in a circle, all right, and frozen around that wall, and we are inside of it. There is an exit. The Truman Show showed us this. The only question is, where is this exit? And they've been showing us this. I can't believe I missed it. I can't believe I missed it. And you will never find it on a globe Earth. I can't believe I missed this. And I told y'all TikTok to demonetize me. So the only way I can make money on here is to sell shit like this. So ladies, if you digging these glasses, touch the link below, help your boy out. Now, I've told you all what was coming. Here, just look at the earthquake map. I told you all they are awakening and they are moving. Earthquake, 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 earthquake. Here's the head of the one in the Caribbean. Earthquake. I told you where it was going to run up. Earthquake, earthquake. I told you the body goes up here and comes around the tail. Earthquake, 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 earthquake. Here's the tip of the tail. When will y'all listen? I told you if you are on the West Coast from the Midwest, if you are west of Illinois, you better start moving now. You got a couple of months before this thing starts to move and it's going to shake everything. Oh, that's right. Trump's sending troops to Chicago. I'm telling you why. Once this starts, everyone on the West is going to try to migrate east. They will have no other choice. And guess what states are next in line after that Midwest point? Illinois is one of those states. And when you have a city like Chicago with a major interstate that runs through it, where do you think the people are going to go? So of course, you're going to need troops there. Of course, you're going to need camps. Of course, some of those stadiums are going to have to be used for people to be housed. Take the help, people. It's not FEMA camps. If you follow me, man, I would have told you 2 years ago, don't ever go there. These are going to be FEMA camps, re-education camps. Fuck that. It's not. Once this starts, you're going to need it. Pack up on your food, pack up on your water. Make sure that you have your car ready to go with at least 3 weeks worth of food for you and your family in it. Are you listening to me? Make sure you have at least 3 weeks worth of food for you and your family in there. And even with that 3 weeks worth of food, you better ration it out. I told you all to get you some life jackets, helmets, and things like that. The floods are going to come. All right. It's going to rain a fire and brimstone from the sky once this starts. It's going to open up the earth and you will see the abyss. And some people will fall in. But I've warned you. And if you want to know what's going on right now, why they're making so many moves.
What's that? Oh, the Anunnaki sent a message to Harvard saying that that is not them flying towards Earth, that is in the 12-mile-long ship, and that we should be afraid. Oh, and that they themselves are afraid of.
So y'all, on the Spanish network, they are playing this video that is actually going viral and what to do in case you start hearing the trumpets, you know, like the end time trumpets, y'all. And I got the video and I translated to English, but listen to what they have to say, y'all. Check this out.
Should you do if you hear the trumpets? Don't go out. Lock doors and windows securely. Don't look up. Don't try to record the sound or share it on social media. The signal has already been detected by international systems, and it doesn't come from any human or meteorological source. The sound has been recorded at multiple frequencies simultaneously, and its unique pattern fails to match any known type of musical instrument. If you're among the first to hear it, make sure to stay away from other people as soon as possible. Please do not engage in conversation with anyone who claims to have fully understood the message. If nonsensical phrases begin to repeat softly or in sync throughout the tranquil nighttime hours, please ensure that you leave immediately. Don't follow those who move toward the sound's origin. They no longer respond. If your house starts to tremble slightly or if the lights suddenly begin to dim, please locate a place without windows and maintain complete silence during your stay there. Don't respond to any external calls, even if you recognize the voice, especially if it comes from above.
Hold on, y'all. It sounds exactly what that movie Bird Box been telling you. It's like whenever they open up their eyes and look at the sky, they start to go crazy. Y'all see the eyes? Y'all see the eyes, right? It's in the eyes. So yeah, man, that video's going viral on the Spanish network, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. But what do you guys think, man? We must be close to something because there's a lot of energies within the air. But yeah, y'all, let me know down in the comments below, y'all. Like, follow, and share for more videos like this. Let's continue to get this shift. Peace in.
Nah, look at this. What the hell? Bro, look, what the hell? Y'all, this shit's like glitching, bro. Is that, what? Y'all see that? It's pulsating. It's like pulsating, y'all. The sun is like pulsating. What the heck, bro? That's just so weird. That is so weird. So when I zoom in, it looks like a crazy blob. Is that the blob they be talking about? Now look at this. Now look at this. What is going on? What in the separation? Bro, what is this? There's so many things going on up there, y'all. See, that's what I'm saying, man. This is the real show out here. The earth, the sun is putting on a real show. And then the birds are literally... the people looking up at me and confused and stuff. These NPCs have no idea what's going on, boy. This world is coming. This is crazy. Look at the birds. I'm telling y'all, man, the birds are flying, letting us know. This is crazy, bro. There's birds everywhere, y'all. Whoa. Let me zoom out for y'all. Let me see. See, it's glitching. That's crazy. I was like, why is the sun so damn hot today? And there it is, y'all. There it is. I was like, this junk, even though it's an overcast, like they got the clouds trying to hide this thing, but this thing is beaming. Do you see how huge the white part is, y'all? I've never seen the sun that huge. And then again, here's that dark banded rainbow thing that's, you know, the black sun, the Beirut, Planet X, whatever you want to call it, warm wood. Yeah, right there. And then y'all see that? It look like blades. The sun got some freaking blades, man. The sun is a ninja.
Just cutting the esoteric BS. Just cutting the esoteric BS. But wow, yeah, man, I see why. Boy, that junk is hot out there. Look at that. Look at that wonder, y'all. Look at that sphere. That is amazing. The shift is here, baby.
There is this infamously mysterious child corpse in Italy that appears to open her eyes every single day. It was like over 100 years ago that Rosalia Lombardo had passed tragically, and her father, who was mourning the loss, had her embalmed using these secretive methods that to this day have kept her frozen in time. Visitors do come from all over the place to see the preservation up close, but there's something that's very strange here that happens on a daily basis. Her eyes will open only for a moment, twice a day. But the truth here is that her embalmer had actually preserved her with her eyes slightly opened, which has created this illusion. It is known as mummy blink because the eyes are partially open so that when the sun comes through the catacomb but twice a day, it temporarily gives this impression that she is fluttering her eyelids open.
What's that? Oh, a gigantic illuminated object just fell from the sky in Japan and then appeared to blow up and lit up the night sky from dark to completely daylight. Tell me more. Yeah, multiple news outlets are reporting and showing video of this huge, gigantic illuminated object falling from the sky, appearing to maybe blow up. It lights up the entire sky. It's insane. And then it falls down in the Pacific Ocean. Okay. What was crazy about this, though, is when people woke up the next day, they had weird holes in their memory. They didn't recall many things that they used to know. And so people are joking, saying this is a Men in Black huge flashy thingy. Oh, goody. What's going on here? And can we figure out what this gigantic illuminating exploding thing was? Okay, then.
See something natural, or do you see something maybe from myths and legends?
I'm from outer space. I got Milky Way for blood, evolution in my veins. I'm gone, I've been far away. I'm illuminated, now I make a move, start the waves. I've been dreaming about flying for a long time. I had a vision from the birds, they want the coastline. Artificially identity away. I'm your future, past and present, I'm a fine line. Yeah, I'm a missing link of this illusion. I am not really here, I'm an intrusion. I don't swim or sing, I just flow. I don't need gravity, I just need flow. When I move, it's in a quick rumble. I won't ever fall, never stumble. And I don't need to be humble. Break down walls like there is no crumble. When I
Morbid Facts, Part 713. In 2023, longtime MrBeast co-star Chris Tyson realized he was actually a woman and started hormone therapy, a move that coincided with the collapse of his marriage and leaving behind his young son and wife. Just a year later, Tyson's life spiraled further when allegations surfaced that he had exchanged inappropriate messages with someone as young as 13, accusations that spread across the internet like wildfire. He stepped away from the MrBeast brand, apologized publicly, and stepped away from social media as headlines branded him as a predator. MrBeast himself also distanced from his former friend and launched an independent investigation. By late 2024, a law firm concluded the claims were baseless, but Tyson's reputation was already destroyed. He's now remembered much less for a decade of YouTube success with MrBeast, and more for transition controversy, family upheaval, and a fake scandal that essentially ended his career. As of now, there's no confirmed word that Chris Tyson will be rejoining MrBeast anytime soon.